Hey guys, it's Danica back again with another process video. I'm going to apologize up front. I started working on this page and I had to stop and start again, and my second video that I recorded was corrupt. So I don't have close-ups of these cards, but I do have a still of the completed page at the end. I kind of went through and put on what I wanted to put on kind of ahead of time, so nothing's glued down at this point, but as you see, it's going to switch over now to the other page. So I also had some problems. I ran out of adhesive in the second video and had to stop and change my adhesive. So anyway, here I'm moving on to the last page. I'm just finishing up my week 29. So the first part that you saw was the other side of the insert with the Style G page protector that I did my very first video on. So here I'm back to 2015 and finishing up week 29. So I'm just adding some stamps. Some of these are my Citrus Twist stamps, and I'm also using my stamp from the July Pocket Kit and Glam Bag from Take 10. So just adding some of those sentiments to the cards. Again, like I've told you before, I'm very random, so I'm just moving on to another card. Just kind of doing some journaling here. This was about our VBS. We were raising money for City Impact, a local group here in town, and so that was what I was journaling about there. Now I'm doing the dates on all of the photos. Most of these were just from Friday and Saturday. I didn't include Sunday because Sunday we were driving to Overland Park so we could go to IKEA. Yay! And I decided I'm going to put that trip on the next page. So that's the next set of pages that I'm going to do is our trip to Kansas and IKEA, and we went to Schlitterbahn and kind of made a little mini vacation out of it. Saved us on shipping, but yeah, I know we spent money on the hotel and Schlitterbahn and all that kind of stuff, but it was fun. We weren't going to be able to take a vacation this year because we had a flood in our basement. Some of you might already know that. So it was kind of like a little mini vacation for us. But so I'm just kind of adding some things to each card. I love those little blue stickers that came in the Citrus Twist kit this month, and that's what I'm using again for the cards is the things that came with the Citrus Twist. Just adding some more enamel dots and kind of embellishing. You missed out on some of the things I was working on. When I do two things in one 4x6 pocket, like that upper right hand corner that I'm kind of starting to work on right now, I take a small piece of paper, much like the piece of paper that is sitting directly below my stamp pad right now, and I just put a little adhesive on either side and then stick the picture and stick the card down together so that those stay together and don't move around inside the pockets. I have a bunch of pre-cut little scraps. I just kind of went through my scrap bin, and most of it is white paper, and I just kind of cut those up into smaller. They're just a little bit smaller, about 2.5 by 3.5, I guess, are most of them, just so that they don't overlap or go over the top. So here I'm adding a couple of things to my picture from my little tray. I staple down those clips sometimes because they tend to move around even if they're inside the pockets, or they come off when you put them inside the pocket. So again, just adding some stamps, and here my stamps were like stuck together, so I had to actually cut the stamp apart. Happens sometimes. I've noticed it on the Kelly Perky stamps especially, a couple of times with some of my Take 10 stamps, but it's fine. They can be cut apart without any problems. So using my stapler, I use my stapler a lot on these pages. It's kind of my go-to, even if I don't need it to hold something down, because sometimes it's necessary. I use it as actually holding something in place, but I just like the look it adds when you, especially when you use a lot of those little phrase stickers and things like that. So here I'm adding journaling now to this wasp photo. That stupid thing sat on our front door, and of course no one wanted to leave. My husband couldn't care less, but the girls and I didn't want to walk out the front door. But anyway, so again, just adding some more of these little phrase stickers. That one says no. Not happy about that. Kind of journaling about scrapbooking. I decided, even though the basement is a wreck and there's nothing down there, it's completely empty. It's basically an unfinished basement right now. I decided, why not set up some tables? I had a couple of friends and my sister-in-law that came over, and the boys went and played disc golf and the girls sat downstairs and scrapbooked. So we had a good day, and of course I wanted to document that. So I'm kind of getting to the end here. I'm going to start showing the cards after I get a few more little embellishments, still using the last bits of those puffy stickers that came with the Citrus Twist kit. I have a feeling I'm going to have those for a long time. And I think that's about it. So here are the individual cards. Hopefully I slowed it down enough for you to see. And then I'll have a still here at the end of both pages together. So I think I really got a lot of use out of the Citrus Twist kit this month. I still have a ton left. I could probably get at least 2 more pages out of it. And there I drop my card, and my ink pad is still sitting there open. Luckily, the ink that did get on that photo, I was able to just wipe it off there with my finger. And now you're going to see me close my ink pad. Bad ink pad. Should have closed it. So here's the 2-page spread all finished. I thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.